Good evening, everyone. Good evening and Jai Hind. I welcome you all to the session. So I hope all of you are doing well. Okay, so good evening. Okay, so I welcome you all to the session, and we are going to discuss today's current affair topic, like the topics which we are going to discuss in today's session. First of all, we are going to see this one topic, which is Guillain-Barré syndrome. Now, this is one thing which is like becoming very much important topic right now. There has been more than 100 cases of this syndrome in Pune. So this has become very important topic right now. We will talk about this syndrome, that what it is caused due to, what is the impact, what is the treatment method and everything. So that is going to be our first topic of discussion. Second topic is Jim Corbett National Park. It was also there in the news, and it is a very important national park. So we are going to talk about this. The third one is Greenland. Okay. So we have seen about this topic earlier also, that US, the new elected president of United States, Donald Trump, he is trying to, or he is planning to buy Greenland. So what is this issue all about? Why he wants that? The strategic importance of this Greenland, we are going to see that also. Then we will talk about this one chemical also, paraquat. So this is one chemical which was there in the news. Why it was there in the news, we will also see that, and what it can do, whether it is banned or not. So that is one thing which we are going to see in today's session. Then after, we will see questions from Environment Fab 2024. So that is also something which we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. Now before we start the session, yes, last day I have asked this one question. Previous to previous day, I have just asked one question about the mangrove vegetation in India, and yes, many of you have answered, and there was a trick which was given by one of you, Disha Singh. Okay, so it is the latest coverage of largest coverage of mangroves in India. That is West Bengal, Gujarat, Andaman, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, and in country it is Indonesia. So the trick is this one. We go and meet after prelims in Indonesia. Okay, so V is for West Bengal, Gujarat, then Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra. Then we have Andaman and Nicobar, Maharashtra, then Andhra Pradesh, and then Indonesia. So in terms of country, it is of course Indonesia, which is having the largest coverage. Okay, and West Bengal is having the largest coverage in India. Second one is Gujarat. Then we have Andaman, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. Okay. So see, the questions which I am giving to you, it is just because they are important one, or you should be knowing about them before the prelims. This year, if you look at the reports, this year we have got the mangrove cover. The picture may not be very much clear, so I am writing it here. West Bengal accounts for 42.45%. This is for West Bengal. Okay. Then if we talk about Gujarat, Gujarat is something which accounts for 23.32%. That is the second one. Then we have this, if we look at Andaman and Nicobar, that is 12.19%. Okay. Andhra Pradesh, that is 8.44%. And then you will find that we have this Maharashtra 6.31%. So there is some change. Okay, this is the latest mangrove cover according to mangrove cover of 2023 as per state of forest report. As per latest state of forest report, this is the condition as of now. State of forest report. Okay, so some numbers have changed. this is the exact number of, this is the exact number, or this is the exact proportion of, this is the exact proportion of mangroves in India as of now. Globally, it is Indonesia. Okay. Now, let us see some questions with respect to this. Which of the following river does not pass through Tamil Nadu? Last day we were talking about rivers and South Welland river linking project. So this is one question. Which of them doesn't pass through Tamil Nadu? Pallar, Kaveri, Pennar and Vaigai. Which of these rivers are not passing through Tamil Nadu? Which of them are not passing through Tamil Nadu? Can you give me the answer for this question? Which of them is not passing through Tamil Nadu? Okay, one answer as option D also, A also. Pallar river doesn't pass through Tamil Nadu. Are you sure? Pallar river doesn't pass through Tamil Nadu. Kaveri, you know that it passes through Tamil Nadu. Kaveri, all of you know that it passes through Tamil Nadu. Okay. Where do we have Pallar river then? If it is not there in Tamil Nadu, where we have the Pallar river? Pallar river is exactly there in Tamil Nadu. This is there in Tamil Nadu. Kaveri is also there in Tamil Nadu. This one is in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Vaigai river is there in Tamil Nadu. So answer here will be option C, Pennar river. Pennar river is there in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Pennar river is not located in Tamil Nadu. Pallar river is located in Tamil Nadu. So answer here will be option C. Here the answer will be option C. Pallar river is exactly there in Tamil Nadu only. So answer here is option C, Pennar river. See, out of these two, this Pennar river is quite important. We have seen several river linking projects are around this Pennar river. It is there in Karnataka, origin in Karnataka, flows through this area of Andhra Pradesh. Now, coming to the second question, Mulla Periyar Dam is at the confluence of Periyar river and Mulla river, Kaveri river, Pennar river. This is question number 2. Question number 2, Mulla Periyar Dam is located in at the confluence of Periyar river and which one? Option is only one, only two, all three, none. Mulla Periyar Dam is at confluence of which rivers? B option. Okay. So tell me, where do you get Kaveri river near this Mulla Periyar Dam? There is no linkage of Kaveri river, there is no linkage of Pennar river. It is only Mulla river and Periyar river. So answer here is option 1, only one. It is only one because there is no such linkage of Kaveri here, there is no such linkage of Pennar river here. It is basically Periyar river and Mulla river. That's why its name is also Mulla Periyar Dam. So we have seen that in the previous session. We have seen that dam location also, why it has been constructed and has been given for a 999 years of lease. So here the answer will be option A, Mulla river. How many of the following are banned in edible items in India? Oxytocin, rhodamine B, monosodium glutamate. How many of them are banned in edible items in India? Oxytocin, rhodamine B, and monosodium glutamate. How many of them are banned? Yes, dam is fully located in Kerala. Correct. The third question is about this banned items. Okay, question number 3. For question number 3, the answers are option C. Just let me to see the options. You are seeing option C, option A, B also, A also. Edible means the one which we can consume. Edible means the one which we can eat. Khadya padarth. That is edible. See, if we talk about this, rhodamine B, we have recently seen it is banned in India. Monosodium glutamate, it is not banned in India. Oxytocin is not banned in India. There is certain ban about use of oxytocin for animals and all. But oxytocin in general is not banned. Okay. So you will find that only one, rhodamine B, is specifically banned for mixing with any edible items in India. Oxytocin is not. Okay. So here the answer is A, that is only one. Monosodium glutamate is not banned in India. Monosodium glutamate is not banned. Then we don't even have ban on oxytocin. Oxytocin has been banned for injection in the vegetables or animals. Okay. The direct injections cannot be given, otherwise it is not banned as that. Okay. So this answer here is option A. Okay. So these are the 3 questions which we are seeing from the previous classes. Okay, 2 options can be somewhat different, but these are the topics. Now, the next thing which we have to see is about this syndrome. Guillain-Barré syndrome, the cases have reached 101 in Pune. Okay. So what is this syndrome? Like if we talk about this, what is this syndrome? Today's questions were tough. 0 by 3. The questions were not tough. Questions were easy. It was not a tough question today. Like, it's fine. The questions may be having some options which were different. Questions may be having options which were different, but it was not tough. Okay. Now, let's see this. Today we are having this one syndrome which we have to study about. Okay. And if we talk about this, it is a rare neurological disorder. It is a rare neurological disorder which is spreading like huge fire in Pune. There have been more than 101 cases in just a few weeks. Okay. And what is this? This is a rare neurological disorder. A rare neurological disorder. A rare neurological disorder. Okay. Why this is caused, or what is the reason behind it? What is the reason behind it? The reason is very much simple. The reason is very much simple. It can be due to infection. It can be due to bacterial or viral infection. Okay. So if we talk about this, the cause, it can be viral or bacterial infection. Viral or bacterial infection. So that can be one of the reason. Now see, for this syndrome, it has been said that the real cause or the main reason is still under like debate or still under research. But it is seen generally that if a person is suffering from any bacterial or viral disease, then in that situation, this syndrome can be seen. So what is happening here? It is a syndrome in which the immune system of body attacks the nerves of the body. Okay. So generally after an infection, this syndrome may develop, and it is seen that 1 in 1000 case, means if 1000 people are having an infection, then it may happen in one person out of that. So it is not very much common, but still 1 by 1000. Okay, let's in case of infection, 1 by 1000 chance that this syndrome may occur or this syndrome may develop. Okay. So what it is causing? This may cause weakness, numbness, or even paralysis. Okay. So if we talk about the impact of this syndrome, it can be weakness, numbness, or even paralysis situation. Even a paralysis like situation can be there. Okay. Now see from here, like normally how it starts, that people are not feeling that much of a strength in their body parts, especially hand or legs. Okay. They are not feeling that much of strength in their hands or legs. There may be a tingling. In their legs or hands. And then it can progress further. It can even go up to paralysis. Okay. So first, if we talk about the symptoms, it starts with weakness and tingling. Okay. If we talk about the symptoms, weakness or tingling, that is the normal symptom. It can spread quickly, and then it can even reach up to paralysis like situation also. Okay. One bacteria which has been particularly highlighted this time is Campylobacter jejuni. Okay. One bacteria which has been like very much highlighted for this. Okay. It is called as C. jejuni bacteria or Campylobacter jejuni. So this is one bacteria which is considered responsible for this. Although it can be caused due to other factors also. Like suppose if anyone is having COVID-19 infection, it can also become a cause. If Zika virus is there, it can also become the cause. Influenza is there, it can also become a cause. Okay. So influenza virus, they can also become the cause of it. It means that in case of an infection, if the immune system of the body becomes so much active that it starts attacking the nerve cell itself, then this syndrome can be triggered. Yeah. Now, we have seen that weakness, numbness, or paralysis can be there. So is this permanent or is there a solution for it? Okay. Now, if we talk about the treatment here, treatment is of course possible. It may happen that in 100% of people treatment may not work, but this intravenous immunoglobulin therapy or plasma therapy or plasma exchange can be one of the treatment methods. Okay. Immunoglobulin therapy. Immunoglobulin therapy or plasma therapy, plasma exchange can be one of the method of treatment. Okay. And at the same time, even physiotherapy can also be there. Okay. So this can help in managing the symptoms. Managing symptom. And it has been suggested that With physiotherapy or with physiotherapy, the patients might be able to recover in a few weeks to even 5 to 6 months. Okay. So physiotherapy can also help. Physiotherapy is required. Around 80% patients can fully recover in 6 months. Okay. So it has been seen that in 6 months near about 80% of the people can recover from there. Okay. So this is one part, that they can also recover from this like immunotherapy. This physiotherapy that can be done for recovery of the patients. Numbness simply means that like जैसे बोलते हैं हिंदी में सुन होना, ठीक है, means the body is not responding. Okay, sometimes you may feel that you may have seen that some people, even if a pencil or a pen or anything is also being pricked in their body, then also they won't have that sensation. Even if they are getting heated thing or cold thing, there is no sensation. So that loss of sensation from certain body part, that is numbness. Okay. So this is the first thing, Guillain-Barré syndrome. Guillain-Barré syndrome, yes, loss of sensation which is there. So Guillain-Barré syndrome is there, which is frequently there in the news right now. Center and state both are working towards finding the cause, and like this is one thing which is Pune is on high alert for this syndrome. More than 100 cases have been there in just a few weeks. So it is on high alert. Regularly news is coming and more people are getting impacted because of this. Okay. So that is one news which was recently there. Now coming to the second topic, Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve or Jim Corbett National Park. Okay. So this news was there that while human animal conflict is there in Jim Corbett, it is we see that women are more vulnerable, means tigers are attacking more on women. Okay. So that is one news which was there from Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve. Okay. So now what is this Jim Corbett? Let us try to understand this. Let us first see about this. Okay, Parmeshwar, I will see why this video. General science and environment. Okay, Parmeshwar, I will inform it to the team about this. Okay. Now, let us see this. Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve or Jim Corbett National Park. This is very much famous. Okay. It is located there in Nainital district. It is there in Nainital district of Uttarakhand. Nainital district of Uttarakhand, there we are having this Jim Corbett National Park. It is the first national park of India established in 1936. Okay. First national park of India established in 1936. It is having different names from time to time. Okay. Earlier it was known as Haley National Park. Okay. It was known as Haley National Park. Then it is also known as Jim Corbett. Jim Corbett is basically the person who was responsible for setting up of this national park. He was the one regarded as this founder of, or you can say that he was the one who made the efforts for setting up the national park, and his contribution for saving the people around there and also the wildlife around there, that is why we give him that much regard that a national park is named after him. Okay. Like sometimes it is also, there has also been proposal to renaming it as Ram Ganga National Park. Okay. Ram Ganga National Park. Ramganga National Park. Its name has also been suggested like this. Okay. In the past, for a brief time, its name was also Ramganga National Park, but then it is Jim Corbett National Park as of today. Okay. It is also the area where we have this Project Tiger. Project Tiger first launched here. In 1973. This was the area where we have the launching of Project Tiger in 1973. Okay. Now, as it is clear from the name, a Ramganga river flows through this area. Flows through it. Okay. Not only Ramganga, there are multiple smaller rivers also which are passing through this area, but Ramganga is a prominent tributary of river Ganga which passes through this area. Now, if we look at this area, you will find that it has population, or if we talk about the fauna, it is having tigers also, elephant also, leopard also. Okay. Tiger, elephant and leopard are there in this area. Can you tell me what will be the vegetation in this area? This is there in Nainital. It is in Nainital in Uttarakhand. Can you tell me what kind of vegetation may be present in this area? What type of vegetation will be present in this area? Tingling. Sometimes when you are sitting for long hours, then you will have this tingling in your hand or legs. Suppose your nerves and all other things are impacted, so you have suddenly a tingling in your legs or hands. Okay. That is tingling. It how we describe that? That is a feeling like when you are sitting for long hours and suddenly your hand and legs, or suppose you are sitting for long hours and your legs start having this tickling effect. So that is what we call as tingling. So, what type of vegetation will be here? What type of vegetation may be available in this area? Evergreen. Not evergreen. The evergreen cannot be here. Like if you look at this area, it is not having that much of rainfall. Evergreen is there in those areas which are having more than 250 centimeter of rainfall. They get the evergreen. This is Uttarakhand. You can have rainfall up to 200 centimeter, but not that much rainfall so that you get the evergreen. In India, evergreen is concentrated in Western Ghats and the northeastern states. Here you will have moist deciduous vegetation. Moist deciduous vegetation. Moist deciduous vegetation, that is prominent in this area. Moist deciduous vegetation, that is the vegetation type of this area. Okay. Moist deciduous. That's why you can see that. See, there is one thing. Tiger and elephant both are present here. Elephant is generally present only when you have moist deciduous or evergreen type or semi-evergreen type vegetation. Elephants will not be there in arid type, or elephants will not be there in grassland type of vegetation. If you have elephants, do understand that this area might be having moist deciduous or semi-evergreen or evergreen type of vegetation. Okay. So try to correlate the animals with the vegetation also. If elephant is there, and elephant is prominently there in Uttarakhand, especially in Jim Corbett. So if it is having elephant, it means it will have moist deciduous type of vegetation. Okay. So tundra, taiga, grassland, it is not true. Here we have moist deciduous type of vegetation. Okay. So that is our second important thing. Jim Corbett National Park, if you look at the location, okay, this is Nainital, okay, and here you are having, in Nainital you are having this Corbett National Park. Here you have a beautiful place, Almora also, okay, and then all other locations are there. Here you have Haridwar. Next time you can go to Kumbh there, okay. So Corbett, Nainital on this side. Okay. Now coming to the next topic after this, Greenland. Okay. Can you tell me where is Gulf of America? Gulf of America. Anyone who can answer this? Where we have this Gulf of America? Where do we have this Gulf of America? Yes. So US said that we will also start this era of name change. Okay. So they have started changing the names. Okay. So now the Gulf of Mexico is the Gulf of America. Okay. So that is one thing, and they also want the Greenland. They also want this area of Greenland. So why do they want this? What is the strategic importance of this area? Let us try to understand it. Okay. See, I will first show you a map and then we will come to this. Okay. See, this is the normal location of Greenland. This is the normal location of Greenland. On this side you have Canada, and here you have this Norway and all other places. Okay. But this is not the exact part why Greenland is famous. Let me show you the other map. Okay. See, this is your portions of, this is the portion of Russia. This is the portion of Russia. Okay. Here you are having Alaska. This position is Alaska. Okay. Here you have Europe. This is the site where you are having Europe. Denmark is here. Greenland is here. This is your Greenland, ice covered Greenland. Okay. So this is an autonomous territory. This is an autonomous territory of Denmark. And this entire area is your Arctic Ocean. This is your Arctic Ocean. Okay. This is your Arctic Ocean. Now suppose that you have, just see the context of it. Here we are having Japan. Okay. We are having Japan here, and down here we are also having China. Okay. Now, if China has to trade with Europe, they are having this new option of going through the Arctic. They can reach Europe via Arctic also, rather than going through Pacific and Atlantic, or first Pacific, then Indian Ocean, then Atlantic. Now what they can do is they can directly reach there by the Arctic. This Arctic Ocean, it is melting. This Arctic Ocean, it is melting. Greenland, here also we see that there is melting of ice. So it means in upcoming times, this one route is going to become a major important trade route. This Arctic area is going to become a major important trade route. And see who is present here. Here we have the presence of Russia. So Russia automatically means that China is also having influence over this area. Okay. China is also having influence over this area. So now China is also having relations with Denmark and other countries of Europe. China is also having this relation with Denmark or other countries of Europe. So why US is seeking to purchase Greenland? They want to control this movement in the Arctic Ocean. Okay. So first strategic importance, which you can see from here. Okay. First significance, which we can see here, is control over Arctic Ocean, control over this Arctic Ocean, that is the first region. They want to have this control over the Arctic Ocean. It is melting. It is melting. In the future, there will be road passing through this area. Means sea route will be there. Okay. So that is one part. Second thing, Greenland. If we look at this Greenland is actually already having a US like base. Okay. It is already having a Pacific space base of US. Okay. So there is already one area, Pacific space base. This is of US. So this is already having this base here. Now US also wants to ensure that in future plan for a military base here. Plan for military base. So what is the significance of this military base? There is one significance, that is this managing Europe, countering China and Russia and their favorite friend North Korea, plus saving US from any attack. So they want to have this military base here in Greenland so that they can save Europe also, they can save themselves also, plus they can also attack on China, Russia or North Korea when it is required. So for all these purposes, they want a much more military base in this Denmark region. Okay. Sorry, in this Greenland region. Okay. Now, the third important condition is economical, and that is presence of rare earth elements in Greenland. Okay. The next important thing is rare earth elements in Greenland. So there is also this presence of rare earth elements in Greenland. So that is the third cause. There is another one factor. US thinks that this is the right time when they should act. Otherwise, China may act on the same thing in the future. So it is like a preemptive strike. It is a preemptive strike so that they can save themselves. Like maybe in future China can do the same thing. Maybe in future China can plan for the same purchase of Greenland from Denmark. They also have this One Belt, One Road initiative for the same region. So China may think of buying this same Greenland. So before China goes there, US can already have its presence over there. Okay. So a preemptive strike, to counter China's aggression in future. So due to these four factors, United States wants to purchase Greenland. Okay. So Arctic Ocean is also one factor. Okay. Arctic Ocean is factor, plus rare earth element is a factor. Control over Europe, Russia and China. So that is also factor. Saving the US also from any attack. That is one of the reason. So for all these factors, United States is thinking of purchasing Greenland. Of course, Greenland doesn't agree for this, but you know, US can modify its own form. Okay. So that is one part. Here we have this Bering Sea, Bering Strait. Here you have Alaska, that is part of United States, and this Russia is also here. Okay. So this is why US is planning to purchase Greenland. Okay, there is a question sir, टाइगर फॉरेस्ट एरिया से विलेज एरिया में कैसे आ जाते हैं? कुछ प्रोहिबिटेड टेक्निक क्यों नहीं है एनिमल ह्यूमन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को रोकने के लिए? See, there are multiple reasons for this. There are multiple reasons for this. Normally, tigers do not go outside their territory. Normally, tigers are not going outside of their territory. Why they go outside? Because sometimes they are lacking the food. Sometimes the number of their prey, like deer or others, it is getting reduced. So due to reduction in that number, there is generally this one challenge that they have to go out of their territory to hunt some other animals. Otherwise, they remain in their territory. Okay. Second thing is, even if tigers have a tendency to migrate, earlier they were migrating from one forest to another forest, and there used to be corridor. The other sparse forest used to act as a corridor. Now, though, the sparse vegetation or sparse areas have been converted into villages. So it's not the tigers who are actually coming in villages. Tigers are following their old route. Villages come in the middle of their route. So that's why this challenge is existing. Lack of food plus this disturbance in their original migratory route, that becomes the cause of human-wild conflict. Okay. Yes, of course, there should be something to monitor it. There should be some evolved techniques to monitor it. But till now, it has not happened. Okay. So that is a challenge. 2000. Okay, Ashutosh, your concern has been forwarded to team, means I will ask the team to look into this. Okay. Now, so this is our third topic. Coming to the next area, see, this is also one map. You can see this is our Greenland. This is the part of Canada, and here we have Europe. Okay. So that is also one location. But when you see it in this angle, you get the real story that, okay, it is near this portion of Russia also. It is just showing this half that it is near Canada or others. The other part is this control over the Arctic Ocean. Okay. The world is this oval shaped. So if you see a linear map, you will not get the idea. If you see it in an oval manner, then you will get the idea that how this Greenland is much more important. Now, coming to the next topic, another topic is paraquat. Okay. So this topic was there in the news. This topic was there in the news. Two people were in relationship, and one of them gave other this chemical paraquat, and due to that a person died. Okay. Now this incident happened in 2022, and a court has given death punishment. Okay. A court has this court has given death punishment to the accused for giving this chemical to the partner. Okay. So that's why this paraquat is there in the news. Okay. That is why this paraquat is there in the news. That what happened, that a 24-year-old woman gave this chemical to her partner, and due to which the person died. There was a court case, and the court has given death punishment to the girl. Okay. So that's why this paraquat was there in the news. So next time when you are having a fight with anyone and someone is giving you something to eat, it is on your own risk. Okay. So don't accept chocolates or any food items from anyone if you are having a fight. You don't know what can be there. Okay. So now this paraquat, if we talk about this, it is an industrial chemical. Okay. It is also known as paraquat dichloride or methyl vilogen. Okay. Paraquat dichloride or methyl vilogen. So this is a insecticide. Basically, yes, so next time when you are in fight with someone, you know what to do. Don't accept anything eatable at least. Okay. Although exposure to this on the skin can also cause some problem, or Even inhaling this insecticide can cause problem, but that is not harmful. But if someone is inhaling it, sorry, someone is like eating this chemical, then it can be very much harmful. Okay. So it is primarily used to control the growth of weed. Primarily used to control the growth of weed, and even it is used to spray over the waterborne plants or water plants like water hyacinth and all. They can also be removed using these chemicals. Okay. So alien invasive plants in the water bodies, they can also be removed using these chemicals. Okay. Can also be used for invasive alien species or alien invasive species like water hyacinth in aquatic ecosystem. Okay. So on them also it is a spread to control the growth of any such weeds or any such plants. Okay. So this is one thing, like paraquat is there. This is not very much harmful, like it is not very highly level advanced like poison. It is like a category 2 chemical which is like moderately hazardous. Okay. WHO, World Health Organization, it classifies it as moderately hazardous, moderately hazardous chemical. Okay. Now, if you look at this, European Union and many other countries have banned it. Okay. Like China, European Union plus 70 countries have banned it. Okay. It includes European Union, it includes China also. But you will find that very commonly used in India and United States. So in India and United States, it is very commonly used. It is not banned in India. Okay. So this even an accidental sip of it, means someone accidentally sipped 1 cup or 1 glass of this chemical, then also they can die. Okay. So it is fatal to human. This is fatal to human. Okay. So remember this one chemical, it is used as a pesticides or weedicides, not pesticide, it is used as a weedicide, means to remove the weeds from the agricultural fields. There is use of this chemical. Okay. So that is not banned in India, but recently we have seen a case where there was death of a person, due to which it has come there in the news. So this time we have got so many chemicals, rhodamine B also, ethylene oxides also, then we have oxytocin also, then we have this calcium carbide also, carbofuran also. So this is a year of chemicals, and one of that is this paraquat also. Okay. So that is one part, that is one another topic which we have to see in today's session. Okay. Okay. So this is one last topic. Now let us see some questions with respect to science and tech. Okay. Let's see some questions. Sorry, environment Fab 2024. Let us see some questions. Okay. Yes, Akansha, I have seen your okay, just after the questions I will come to your questions. Your question is about science, tech, environment, eco, disaster, social justice, and okay, you have deleted the comment. So ask it in the last, I will give you the answer. Okay. Now, see this question. Which of the following are possible impacts of El Nino? Decrease in phytoplankton population, coral bleaching, migration of species. Which of the following are possible impacts of El Nino? Yes, in some batches it may have been conducted in some of the batches, not all. I think 2 or 3 batches I have done this disaster management part. Okay. So tell me this question, which of the following are possible impacts of El Nino? Decrease in phytoplankton population, coral bleaching, migration of species. Okay. So I think everyone is going for option D. That is correct also. We can see when there is El Nino event, in that condition, there can be decrease in phytoplankton population. Why? Let us see the reason also why. Okay. See, basically if you look at, if we talk about the normal circulation of oceans, it brings the nutrient to the surface, which leads to higher phytoplankton growth. But El Nino is there, it stops the mixing of the current. Okay, this El Nino, if we talk about this, El Nino halts the mixing of water, halts the mixing, hence lack of nutrient. That's why we will have lesser number of phytoplanktons. Okay, so decrease in phytoplankton is there because nutrient will be lesser. Coral bleaching, this happens because of temperature increase. When the temperature will increase, it will cause this coral bleaching. Then migration of a species can happen to temperate regions or higher latitudes. Okay. So this happens because temperature is higher. So some organism may migrate to higher latitudes or temperate region. So this is common. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 will be the answer. Next one, identify the incorrect pair. Gharial, critically endangered, mugger, endangered, saltwater crocodile, least concern, gangetic dolphin, endangered. Yeah, El Nino can cause heating effect, correct. Not all over the globe, somewhere it can cause a little bit cooling effect also, because El Nino has different impact in different areas. El Nino may bring drought conditions over India, but it can bring rainfall over Peru and other regions. So question number 2, identify the incorrect pair. Gharial, critically endangered, mugger, endangered, saltwater crocodile, least concern, gangetic dolphin, endangered. Question number 2. Question number 2, identify the incorrect pair. Mugger is not endangered. Most of the people are giving answer as option B. Mugger is not an endangered species. It is asking identify the incorrect. Identify the incorrect, not the correct. What will be the answer here? Okay, let me give you this option. Gharial is critically endangered, that is true. Gangetic dolphin is endangered, that is also true. So now you have option B and C. 50-50. Okay. See, this is also true. The correct answer is this one. Mugger is vulnerable. Mugger is vulnerable. So if you change your answer, it means you are lacking confidence. Don't do this in prelims exam. If you do this, don't do it in the prelims exam. Do not lose your confidence there. If you are confident that Magar is not endangered, it is vulnerable, it is vulnerable. Okay. So here the correct answer is option B only. Magar is vulnerable. Consider the following statement about PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. It has been launched by Ministry of Power. It aims to supply solar power to 1 crore households by March 2027. It offers a subsidy of up to 40% to households. Which of the above statements are correct? So when you get confused, the same situation will be there in prelims exam also. Yes, Akansha, you can go for it. Like qualifying paper of mains is not that much of a trouble. If you know English, that is fine. You should know English, you should know what is there in essay. If you know these two things, for qualifying paper, you don't have to study. And if we talk about ethics, you can complete it within 10 days. So if all your other subjects are done, then you don't have to worry about qualifying paper and ethics. That can be easily done. Okay, Ashutosh, I have seen your message. I will forward it to the team. Okay. So what will be the answer in this question? Question number 3. Yes, of course, it has been launched by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is the one. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Renewable Energy. That is the one concerned with this scheme. So this first option is incorrect, second is correct, third is correct. Hence the answer here will be option B, 2 and 3 only. Okay. So option will be option B, 2 and 3 only. Which of the following is not correct? International Methane Emission Observatory by UNEP, Global Methane Pledge launched in COP26 of UNFCCC, Methane Sat, NASA, Global Methane Tracker, International Energy Agency. Harshita, in some of the batches it has been conducted while it was going on online. In some of the batches it has been conducted, but I don't know which batch it was exactly. In some batch it has been done. If you want, Akansha, even if you are giving 1 or 2 hours daily for mains paper, then also it can be done. Don't worry about qualifying paper. For qualifying paper, you don't have to read separately. If you know how to write essay, if you know a little bit of English, I think if you are writing English somewhat, then you can easily do it. Okay. For Hindi also, if you know basics of Hindi, like if you know how to write Hindi, then also it is sufficient. Okay, question number 4. What will be the answer? Yes, C is there, Methane Sat. Methane Sat has been launched by which company? See, basically it is a private endeavor. It is a private endeavor. Okay. It is a private endeavor, not this NASA. Methane Sat has not been launched by NASA. It has been launched using the SpaceX like Falcon 9 or a SpaceX rocket, but it is not a plan of NASA. Remember, all these three are also important. International Methane Emission Observatory, it has been launched by UNEP in 2021. So this one is important. Global Methane Pledge again in 2021, it is also important. Global Methane Tracker is also there by International Energy Agency. So these three are also important. Methane is continuously there in the news. You might expect a question on methane again There have been questions on methane, but again you can expect a question on this part. Okay. Now, one last question. Consider the following statement about biodiversity heritage sites. It can be declared by the state government. It is generally declared within a protected area such as national parks. It is declared under the provisions of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. How many statements given above are correct? So this is the last question. Biodiversity heritage sites. It can be declared by state government. Arshita, don't worry for disaster management. After the prelims, read certain topics which were there in current affairs. That will be more than sufficient. And a basics of disaster management, like what are the authorities, what are the type of disasters. There are 6-7 types of disasters in India, plus something which is there in current affairs. Means you can prepare disaster management in 5 days. Consider the following statements about biodiversity heritage sites. Okay, answer says option B also, option A also. See, if we look at this, it can be declared by state government. That is true. Biodiversity heritage sites can be declared by the state governments. So that is correct. Not by central government, by state government. Okay. The first one is true. It is generally declared within a protected area such as national park. This is incorrect. Generally outside the protected areas. Generally outside any protected area. Because if there is a protected area, there is no need to declare that as a biodiversity heritage site, because that is already given highest level of protection. Okay. Outside any protected area. So this second statement is incorrect. It is declared under the provisions of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It is incorrect. It is Biological Diversity Act section 37. Okay. So section 37 of Biological Diversity Act. Section 37 of Biological Diversity Act 2002. So under the provisions of section 37, we can have declaration of biodiversity heritage sites. These are extra protected areas. They are not the areas within a protected region, but outside it. Okay. Normally any park, any such university campus or any such important ecological area can be declared as biodiversity heritage sites. So that is done by the state government under this Biological Diversity Act. Section 37 empowers them. Okay. So answer here will be option A, only one. Okay. Now next day also we will see some more questions from Feb month of 2024. Okay. So next day also environment Feb 2024, but tomorrow we will not have a class in the evening. Okay. Tomorrow current affair class will not be there. We will do it day after tomorrow. Tomorrow in the evening I am taking leave for one day. Day after tomorrow on Wednesday we will have this session. Okay. Tomorrow we have one more thing. This is one question for you. Question of the day. How is a national park different from a wildlife sanctuary? So that is one question. Give the answer in the comment box that how it is different from a wildlife sanctuary. Okay. Now, tomorrow in the morning at 8 a.m. Tomorrow in the morning at 8 a.m. we will have this revision series. We are going to start with Indian geography from tomorrow. Okay. So Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday. No, Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. So we are going to have 3 sessions per week of near about 2 hours. So there we will do this revision series starting from tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. In the current affair class, we will meet next on Wednesday. Tomorrow we will not have this current affair class in the evening. Okay. So read the current affairs tomorrow by yourself. Day after tomorrow, we will meet again to discuss the current affairs. Thank you everyone. Let's meet then tomorrow in the morning at 8 a.m. Thank you and take care. Any questions, any doubt? Any other thing which you want to ask apart from paraquat? Yes, Anjali, for prelims exam, only 11, 12 geography is sufficient. 11, 12 NCERT geography, your class notes, that is sufficient. Governance, for governance, just go with the class notes and current affairs. Governance, you don't require a book. Just go with your class notes and current affairs. Okay. Okay, so that will be all. Thank you, everyone. If you have any other questions also, try to put them in the comment box so that I can take that in the next session. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Take care and all the best. Thank you.